Might be a tough one with the emotions today. Man. Seems like my soul's not happy unless the birds are happy. But I'm out. I've been out since yesterday. And I'm on vacation. And I'm in a hurry to get to a very special spot. To get on a kayak for the first time in 8 days. Dang it. Gotta figure something out. Well, somebody's gotta ruin it for somebody. All I'm trying to do is get out on the kayak for the first time in 8 days. Looks like I'm gonna be doing 0 miles an hour for the next hour. They tricked me on that one. And the accident's right up here at Windy Hill. I'm still on 25 though. Trying to get my butt all the way to Canton. I mean, look at those clouds. Talk about perfect skyline clouds for real. I mean, it's got the perfect gradient blue sky behind it. Makes it all better. They'll be gone in a couple hours. I think they're moving out to the west. Almost every single SUV pickup truck that's passing has like 5 people in it. I wonder if they're all headed to the Tellus Museum. You know what? You know I'm in a hurry. I'm in an ass fire hurry for real though. Dang. Man. But I gotta do it. Gotta do it. No way out of it. If I don't do it now, who knows what might happen. Now I see why they were in a hurry. Look, they got the road backed up too. Here goes nothing. I'll definitely hold off on the kayak just to get the bird seed. You know that for a fact. Can't believe I'm all the way up here in Canton in a Kroger to get bird seed. Oh, I just passed it. Gotta stop letting this happen. Let's hope they reward me with a parking space today. Got to record what I can. This bridge is not going to be here too much longer. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Too thin. Too dangerous for today's modern human. But it's okay for the wildlife. They seem to like it. Gotta widen this thing. 2 lanes on each side. But look at what's in front of us though, besides the dredging machine. It's almost like the clouds are better than last time, but I gotta pick something up and add it to the museum pile. What the heck is that thing up there? No, it's not a Native American pot. It's a different kind of whatever. Uh-oh. We have yellow jackets over here chilling. I'm still gonna go after something though. No, they're wasps. Oops, sorry. There's a wasp nest over here. Crap. Dang it. I gotta get something up here. Someone put something on this tree up here. I gotta find a way to get out safely. I've never gotten out here before. What the heck? There's a wasp nest over there in the rocks. There's like 30 of them. One came by to say hi, to check me out. Make sure I was here for no harm. They're all over the place out here. I still got to get that thing though. Hold on, let me try to figure out how to get out safely. Alright guys, don't worry about me. I'm here in peace. I'm not trying to eradicate you. I guess they're looking for stuff to make their nest out of, like the dead leaves and all. There's no easy place to get out. It's like 4 feet deep right here. I just stuck the paddle in. Oh dang. But this is the ideal spot to get out, right here. Alright. The object's right over here. Up there a little bit, about 15 feet. Get a load of this thing right here. How the heck did I see it? But how the heck am I going to climb up there and get it? Good start to the day. I know it's 12 noon. Wasp everywhere. Come on, God. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Come on. I think it's just a toy. I'm not sure. I know you're saying show it to us. Let me try to figure out how to, see? Safely. And I'm sore because I did another 9 miles yesterday around Beaver Dam Park, Bowman's Island. And I'm wearing lady slippers on boulders. Finally. I know it's broken, but man, it scared the crap out of me. They're stuck. Definitely a good start to the day. Just a figurine, that's it. Add it to the pile. Many years ago, looking down here, always trying to make it. Clouds are almost perfect today. Don't know if they're going to be rolling in or rolling out. There's a lot of them on the left over there. I can't tell if they're equal on the same level, and we're just seeing it in perspective as a big cloud, or what. Seems like I'm the only one out here at the moment. Thought I heard somebody. At least we have 8 hours left, right? Eight hours before dark. The sunset. Who knows what they're going to give us with that one? Might be perfectly clear. And it's just going to be an orange sky. Sky's so blue you can't really tell if the water's brown or not until you look at it like this. I guess that's why there's not many fishermen out here today. Because maybe, just maybe, I'm thinking about this. See, I'm not a fisherman, so I don't know a lot of things about it. I don't. But what if they're smart to realize, what if there's a science behind it that the fish can't see the hook? What if the fish can't see the bait? You know what I mean? Wonder if they've done studies on that before. What if they can see the bait? What if they have sonar to sense something in the water in front of them? Imagine that. Yeah, there's a new Da Vinci style invention for you right there. Imagine if you can study fish in a way. I mean, imagine like a major fishing company that provides like fishing poles and stuff like that. What if they had a technology department? You see what I'm saying? What if they had their own technology department? And besides trying to develop technologies and stuff that help you try to find where the fish are, imagine if you can study fish to try to create some kind of bait. Now, you know I'm against fishing, I am. But it helps feed the world in a different way. It does, gives us food, that kind of thing. Helps feed the teddy bears, all that kind of stuff. The wolves, wildcats, whatever. But just imagine if they had a science department, technology department that studied fish in their environments and try to figure out something that they can use for bait. Something that the fish can like connect with their frequency, you know? Like if they could study fish in a tank and do different test experiments with, I'm not talking about like electrodes, I'm talking about like, what am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? Like low grade amperage or something, or some kind of frequency you put in an item. And the fish, it attracts the fish. I'm just thinking of different ways to use technology to help you catch that big one every single time you cast the line, throw the hook in, and you always catch them. Heck, if you were smart enough, you would develop a technology, and they'll all be waiting in line to grab the hook, to bite down on the hook. They'll all be waiting in line. But that would be considered cheating, wouldn't it? What the heck is this thing? Old fence post? Maybe someone put a piece of metal on a log or something like that. Oh, it's a piece of bark. Okay, alright. The way it circled around like that in a perfect circle, I thought it was like a hinge or something. To like an old school fence. Oh boy, winds are blowing me back hardcore today. I'm going to keep on paddling. I'm going backwards. Don't feel like you're on vacation until you take the shoes off. Piece of artwork in heaven. Oh, my bad, snake. Oops, never saw him. Oops. Rode right past him too. Did he go in the water or did he go back into the little spot? Oh crap. Dang. They're gone now. I don't know if they slithered into the water or back in their little spot. Man, dang, what the heck? We got to be more careful out here. It was just a little brown water snake, that was it. They were just relaxing, chilling. I just came from behind. Dang, talk about a sneak attack. They were right there in that spot in the center, all curled up. Their eyes were blue, so I could tell they were like napping or something. I kind of figured there was going to be a snake on this thing though. They probably went down inside or something. Probably goes deep down. I don't want them to crawl into the kayak. Man, you guys crazy out here. Now you're gonna say you are. Come on now, we need more sun. I'm not gonna put the suntan lotion on until much later. Got to rebuild the tan that was lost over the last 8 days. Since I was trying to get on my kayak every 3rd day in this vacation. And this is only my 2nd time at the end of the vacation. With 2 days left. Another speedboat right when I'm trying to say hi to Yeshua. Happens every single time I get to this spot. 20 people show up and then they slow down right in front of us. And they're going to be everywhere we need to be today. Don't worry, I'll be lowering the volume on that in the video. They just brought Hell to Heaven for about 44 seconds. Once I circle back around and take a look at Yesua, I bet somebody's going to come back around and watch. Either they're going to turn around or somebody else is going to come up. What is it about this area though? I don't get it. I've been out here for 35 minutes so far and they're the only boat to pass. Right when I get to where I want to be. I was about to say, with all these logs backed up on the side, so you can gain control of, you know, your stability out here. Have something to lean on. Face is going to be there for a while. It's taking a while to get up here. Little tiny waves from the wind create a different kind of backwards frequency. Making it a little bit difficult to paddle, no big deal. Muddy waters make the water more dense. The density is increased, causing me to go slower. Probably because they want me to take more pictures of this. Watch them say, heck yeah. sun comes out to take pictures of us. At least I do. Trying to wait for the sun to get on the trees in the background. Got to get that vertical video in. Can't forget that. Got to equal out the voting. Got to add some thumbs down for the vertical video. I know my crazy feet. Trying to get some sun on them. They're just popping up to say hi. Oh, look at that gradient. Bright, semi-bright, dark. Talk about an equal vacation. Got beautiful sun in the beginning, first 2 days. Clouds rolled in Monday. Started raining. Then it started pouring. For 4 more days. Went out. I mean, we got it all, didn't we? Definitely got it all. With 2 days left after this one. Beautiful sunny skies. Got to feel the rain, the dampness when I still went out. Got to say thank you for the much needed rain. Got to go up to Hamlicova Falls to experience the December weather in the upper 50s with the heavy fog. That was nice. Got that in too. Got detained by the Atlanta Police Special Forces. Hey, look at that. I told the good old boys over there I was headed to the Etowah River when they had me in the zip ties. Well, my plan was to go to the Etowah River until I realized I could barely even move. Got out of bed too late. Decided to come to a place closer to home before the thunderstorms rolled back in. But here I am today instead. I'll tell you something about that place though. I mean, I had every excuse in the book. That I know who they had in their hands. Dang, look at the soils over there. Built up over time. Island. Yeah. I went out there just to chill, look around. I thought they had the whole thing cleared up. I was out there to shoot one of my Da Vinci style videos. Never even made it. What a shame. I'm all about doing good. Really am. Always have been. But when other people ruin it for you, they stand up for something in the wrong way. Not really peaceful in that. All I wanted to go do was just talk. That was it. Out of everybody who ever came out there over the past 3 or 4 months, to say their piece. Out of all those people, everybody made it out there. Only one stands out. Yeah, I just tried to make it out there one last time, but I was a little bit too late. A lot of stories to be told from that place. In that place. Beautiful place indeed. Let's hope they don't wipe it all out. I know you're talking. Your family's over there too. Let's hope they don't use you for target practice. But there's only one human being out there, whoever made it out there, who could tell you about every single tree, every single building, every single object, angle, perspective, color. That was part of the land. Every bottle dump, every bottle, every brick, every piece of art, shape of a tree, age of a tree. History of it all. Every ditch, every bridge, every piece of garbage, and that would be me. It's almost like I always knew it the second I stepped foot on that South River Trail, a long time ago. And it dead ended in a perfect spot. For you to realize something when it comes to exploring. The giant green space at the end of the road. It's like the buffer before you get to the concrete jungle. Almost like the roads that parallel the lands themselves. Speak the truth within the name. Like Key Road, the key. Key to the understanding. Moreland Avenue. Just split up into 2 different words. More land. Many days I went up there when it was looking like this. Whatever that is, it is a very large animal. What the heck is that thing? I didn't know if that was a giant beaver from like 10,000 years ago that was going to bite my left toe off. Or what? What the heck was that? Could have been a giant turtle though, little baby. Could have been a deer. Could have been anything. But I'll tell you about the end of that South River Trail. The way things are designed, you know. The way it just ends right there for you to keep going. It just calls you into the woods. It was meant to do that. Even if they didn't mean to design it like that. It was designed to do that. In a very spiritual way. So you don't just turn back around. You keep going. Into the forest. On the east side of the concrete jungle. And then you start finding the secrets that are deep inside of it. All the emotions, all the experiences, God about all the stuff out there. And if one human being had all the time to go exploring every last bit of it, you would know all about it, the truth, on why you need to keep it the way it is. Quite the place indeed. Almost every part of Atlanta's soul is in that one green space. All you have to do is just find the different pieces. Listen to it, touch it, hear it. Close your eyes. And it kind of sets you back in time. Got about everything combined in one single plot of land. Just imagine that, going out. You get to experience something that hasn't existed since Atlanta was born. In its infancy, of course. Last real farm in the city of Atlanta. Only farm left in the city of Atlanta. All you got to do is just go out there and walk through the trails. Staying by one of those giant oak trees that are about 200 years old. Looking at the Carnegie stones at the same time. Listening to the train go by with a horn. As it rolls down the tracks. Kind of get a glimpse, a feeling, an emotion of what Atlanta was before it really developed. And it's about to be wiped out. You'll never get that back either. I think what sets the stage really is the Carnegie stones. Like I said, almost like every part of the puzzle. One single component. Multiple of them. Even just something you listen to. Hear. Creates the bigger picture. only place you can really turn back time in the city of Atlanta, for the city. Only real place you can really turn back time. Now, if you take it all out, we're going to have to take it someplace else. Give it another 120 years, 150 years, 200 years. But a lot of people don't have that amount of time. It's nearly impossible to redo time, really. I know that for a fact. Had a few ideas. When it came to my plan, that is. You know, I'm really good at planning stuff. Always have been. No, it's nothing too big. You know, like I told you. All they had to do was get the plots of land up and down Moreland, Henrico, all the trucking hubs, the abandoned trucking hubs, which are nothing but concrete slabs now. All they had to do was just purchase those plots of property. Then they would have exactly what they were looking for. And they wouldn't have to cut anything down. They wouldn't have to destroy anything. They wouldn't have to cover up the history. Hey, look, there's a soccer ball over there, and it's our colors. I'll have to get that back later. Blue and yellow. Huh. What am I going to do with that? I don't know. Probably just add it to the ball collection. We'll stay with it to figure out something else, though. I heard they were taking soil samples last week. Uh-oh. Scares me when that happens. You're probably asking me if I would have fought for the trees. I still am fighting for the trees. But when you have soldiers standing in front of you with military assault weapons pointed at you, there's only so much you can do. Most innocent man in history. Detained by a bunch of soldiers. What you know about that? Really want to know what they're fighting for, though. If they knew the truth, they would definitely be fighting for something else. It's been a while since I've been in this creek right here. Waters aren't muddy, they're quite clear. They're green. Beautiful. The second I even turned the corner, I was going faster because the density just completely dropped. No mud in this one. All the mud is coming from the Etowah Riverside. I actually thought it was coming out of here, because this creek has a tendency to keep rolling, even days after heavy rain. But it's backwards today. I mean, look at that in front of you, though. Tranquility. In chill mode the rest of the day. Took a while to paddle all the way up here. That was pretty dang rough. It's going to be the same way on the way back too, because the water's still going to be dense with all the mud inside of it that hasn't settled to the bottom. Almost like paddling in quicksand, kind of. Got so bad, I actually thought the front of the kayak was weighed down with something. You're gonna say it's my big feet. I gotta hurry up and find a shallow spot for me to get out. The back is killing me again. Done a lot of miles this vacation. Average between about 7 and 9 miles each day. 2 days left. This place is big on dirt bikes out here and four-wheelers. Gotta be careful as I look at the light. Made me wonder if I'm gonna have to start talking in the light more often. Because in one of my most recent videos, someone said, talk in the light or pray in the light or something like that. They specifically said in the light. Which made me wonder about it though. Wonder how many new log jams have been created out here since last time I came out here last year. I think I only made it out here once last year. And it was about this time, I think. Want to come all the way up here just to see the mountain laurels to make sure they're blooming before they go away in the next little bit of time. I think I can't remember when they start falling off. There's one right there hanging out. Closer we get to the shallow waters might give us some kind of truth about what kind of log jams we can't get past. I'm just trying to make it to the shallow waters so I can walk, get out of the kayak. And that's still another 1.5 miles that I know of. You've been out here probably 4 times with me before. You know where this is. It's the first major creek on the left-hand side, where everybody comes. I bet that boat that passed us earlier is up here too. I bet there's 3 boats up here. Oops. That was a fly. Scary. Waters are always deep up into a certain point in this creek. But I always like what I see. Bit of danger, bit of safety around here. You can get lost, but you can't get lost. Dang, look at that. I mean, the reflection of the green on the water with no waves. It looks different to the eye though. It looks more like a painting, but on the camera on the screen, it looks like. I don't know what it looks like. Average. It's too bright on the screen though. Quite the place indeed. Yeah, I had big plans for that old prison farm for real though. Really did. But they're not going to come true. You're going to say, why didn't you tell somebody? I'm secretive sometimes when it comes to my plans. But you're probably going to argue, this is one of those times where you should have told somebody. Wonder how many more pictures I'm going to get up here. No threat of rain. Keep your mouth shut. Shut your mouth. This is one of those creeks that it's like yin and yang at the same time. It's dangerous, but it's safe at the same time. Because of the shoals and the shallow waters with all the rocks and stuff. Further up the creek, with the rapids that you have to walk in, you can't take the kayak. All the big rounded off quartz rocks and stuff like that. It's beautiful up there. That's why I'm trying to make it up there. This slow. This is as fast as I can go. Just kidding. The caffeine and Coke burned out on my way up here. The traffic jam caused it to go bye-bye. Disappear. Yin and yang at the same time. Yin and yang combined. Out here. Georgia National Cemetery right behind us. Practically be on the other side of the river in safety if you cut through the woods up in here. Just cut across. Bring the kayak with you. Up on a big hill. Just cut over the big hill. And you'll be back less than a mile from the parking location. And we just went 4 miles. I know all about that yin and yang. Really though. Like it is out here. If you got caught in a thunderstorm out here, if it rained hardcore up the creek, they would force you back down here. But then the water started backing up, so it slows you down. So you're safe again. They try to warn you when heaven's trying to protect itself. The higher you get up in here, the more dangerous it is to be up there. You don't know how many times I slipped on those rocks in the water, trying to walk on top of them, over them. Small ones, middle-sized ones, all covered in algae, like walking on ice. Oh no, look at all the baby ducks. There's like 6 of them. Oh no. They're flapping away because of me. They don't see humans that often out here. Look at them. Well, you can't see them. I can see them. There they go in the center. Go ahead, guys. Go to safety. I'm sorry. You're cute. Out here disturbing them. Shame on me. But I'm just checking in. That's it. Just trying to make sure This place is still here. World famous place out here. I think it might have been the last time or the time before last when I came out here. And I was against the bank. Further out the creek though, in the floating zone, not the current zone, where all the water comes down. You saw the video, I know you did. And I was sitting up against the bank just playing in the mud like a kid. And the light was coming in about 6:30 through the trees and stuff like that and giving this heavenly effect, and I was taking pictures. EVP of a lifetime. Metatron, you should be working. Get out of my ear. One of my most recent videos, someone said Christmas Day when I asked that question when I was on the Chattahoochee. What do you mean by working? They said Christmas Day. That was a bug that flew by. Quite a large one. So confused about that though. I still don't know. That makes no sense at all to me. Christmas Day. What do you mean by working? I think I know what it is though. I don't think they actually mean work on Christmas Day like I'm working at Domino's or something. It was probably just a sign, something for me to look at, and I think I know what it is. Christmas Day. It's not that I need to be working on Christmas Day. The snake just saw me. I have 1320 vision, 2013, whatever. Should be a fighter pilot. Saw this tiny little thing at the base of that tree over there, right there. And it went around at the base. I actually thought it was a floating bottle I had to go get to pick this place up. There he goes speaking through me. It's been like that every day for the past 3 months. The second I say something, it appears right in front of me. How come you don't do that with the gold and the diamonds? Now you're going to make me look for a snake in this one. But I saw the snake over there. 418 feet away. And I saw him go around the base of the tree because he saw me coming. Look how beautiful it is out here though. Someone said it is. I know it is. Why do you think I try to come out? Oh no, not too close. There's fishing spiders probably all over this thing. Nothing like cleaning up heaven. Magnetism. Even the trees have a tendency to try to hold on to things. Metatron, you should be working Christmas Day. I think they were just pointing at the fact now. I need to be quiet after this one. I think they were just telling me to look at the fact that whatever I need to work on has to do with Jesus. Not that it has anything to do with Christmas Day. they know who was born on Christmas Day. Dang, paddles won't stop dripping. I'm trying to shake them off. Interfere with the answers I'm trying to get. Annoying. Shake these things so hard it's like the shake weight. Is that what it is? You want me to work on something that has to do with Yeshua? Jesus Christ. No, now you're on my finger. All right, little guy. There's a tree right there. There we go. Good. You know that thing's about 15 feet deep right there. Which means what? Danae's right here swimming. What you know about that? First log jam of the day right here. Not really a log jam now. It used to be much larger when the whole tree covered the entire creek right here. You know, the county likes to come down and cut things, which is cool. Here's where they used to come out and play to the kids. Climb this tree, swing down. Every time I make it back to this one tree with the rope on it, makes me realize that I'm closer to the river. I think I see Big Trouble in Little China. Here's one log jam that I gotta try to sneak under. Actually, it's not too bad, the one right in front of us, but there's something behind us. I mean, behind it, not behind us. Let's hope it's the old one, but I see a lot of things piled up on the right, like debris and all. Talk about dense. Trying to see what it's all about. At least it's only 2:15. Come on, get away from me, biting fly. Get away, get away. Come on. You're dangerous. Yeah, I see debris. Oh man, are we going to get stuck up in here? It looks like a boat that's trapped. It's a large object. Can't get up over here. The hill just goes right into the bank, the side. It looks like an old boat. Like it's half sunken on the left-hand side. Yeah, this one's been here since last year. but I can get around on the right hand side. I used to be able to. Maybe it's not a boat. Maybe it's just a board or something. What the heck? How the heck am I going to get around this thing right here? If I can't get past it, I got to figure out a way to get out. And then how to get back in. I mean, you can't do it here. Oh, look at this mess right here. I know you're arguing. You're saying you haven't even gotten up there yet. How you know you can't get around on the right? That's what happens when you do this kind of thing. You just don't know when everything's just going to come to a complete stop. When you have hopes and dreams of making it. Dang, fellas. Oh, boy. It's not a boat window. It's a refrigerator. It's a freezer. It's not a casket. That, from a distance, that looked like a window on the front of a boat, doesn't it? Dang, and this one's about to go bye-bye too. A different kind of clear cutting up in here. Yeah, that one's about to fall backwards too. Talk about tearing the club up. Scary. How are we going to get through this? At least the boats can't follow us. And there's nowhere to get out. Let me figure something out real quick. You know I don't like giving up. And I never do. At least they tried out here. Still can't figure it out. It's all tied up. At least I got this far. This log right here floats good though. I don't have the radius to turn it though. That one's stuck underneath it. I can't move this one. That would be my only option right here, but it won't move. It's stuck in the ground. I mean, you gotta realize, the more I move things behind me to open things up, the more it locks things up on the way out of here. That's my only entrance right here. Fine. I'm trying to stay away from the log behind me, because the more I push it down, you already know. The more I push it forward, safety guys, I guess. But the more I push it further down, the more it locks us in. But this thing right here, that's a big thing right here. I can't get around it. Maybe I can go over it, I don't know. This is dangerous though. I'm scary though. The water below is 10 feet deep. The heck do I get myself into? And then how the heck am I going to get out of here? That's not moving. Looks like a rhinoceros. And then I can't get past this one. But we're free. Look, we're like 10 feet away. I can't stand these things though. Easiest thing I've ever done this week. Still got to make it through coming back. Now we're free. Heaven's calling. But some of the time you have to go through hell to get to it. And we just did it. Here we go right here. That pyramid's up here somewhere. Uh-oh, it's bubbling already. And I haven't even gotten out. You know what that means? Had to put the shoes on. I'm not going to take them off and walk in the until I get ready to walk in the water. Now listen, I know it's dangerous to get out right here. It's going to go up to the knees in silt, clay soils. Kind of nervous about getting out. But you know, I'm not a sissy. I'll go through anything. Look, footprints from last week. Armadillo's been doing that thing out here, but I need to apply the off mosquito spray and stuff like that, the off spray. But I'm just going to do it to see what's going to happen. To see if anybody gets more attracted to us, if you know what I mean. The dang gnats and biting flies. They haven't been too much of a problem today. That's what I'm trying to see. If they designed it to harm humans instead of make it, you know, make them stay away. Maybe they're immune to it. Maybe the species has been grown, has been developed now enough to be immune to it. Instead of being drawn away from it, they're drawn towards it. I don't know. Because every time I apply the off mosquito spray, it's 10 times worse. Beautiful. Why did you do that? You know what you did. Oh, the fish are right behind me. What you know about that? Why did you do this? The second I leaned over to grab the can behind me, the mosquito spray, something fell off my chest. But now I can't put it back on. How did it break? They know when I'm coming out. Now I can't put it back on. First airplane all day. Go figure. Looks like it's another spiritual day for us. Oh boy. What do I get myself into in heaven? Not the safest place to walk. At least I don't see fresh dirt bike tracks or four-wheeler tracks. You can tell if there were any out here. Get out of my ear. See, they're immune to it. They are. I want to climb it though. I do. Make me feel like I accomplished something. But you gotta climb it on the other side. Why do people have to destroy it? I know a tree probably grew up there or something and fell over. That's probably what happened. Because that's not a human caused collapse. That's not. That's natural. But they don't have to drag them any further than where they fell from. This thing was built back in like the 1860s. Late 1850s probably. Looking for snakes. They love anything that's a rock. Which makes me think, does Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, does he have a tattoo of a snake on his arm or his body? Since snakes like rocks. Been a while since I've been up here. Get out of my ear. Oh crap, I don't have my flashlight thing. But I didn't intend to come up here. Of course, the largest white cloud has got to cover the sun. Go figure. Any snakes in here, let yourself be known. Get out while you can. Hey, it's the kind of material that the natives would have made artifacts out of. Right there. That kind of geology. Perfect. To make artifacts out of. Oh wait, hold on 1 second. Hold on. There is not one single sound out here. Why are my cool Da Vinci style videos so scary anyway? I'm just trying to have fun. At garbage to the pocket. I'm trying to look at things that people have never looked at before. I don't hear any rattling. Oh, dang it. Man. I mean, if I discovered this in a different location, it'd be a different feeling, though. That I actually accomplished something, but I've been here 3 times before. Nothing new to me. And it never changes. I mean, not that I want it to change. I'm just saying, it's not a new one. Last thing I want to do is change. Same picture 30,000 people have taken before. It's even better with the green on top of it. I'm just trying different angles. All they did was just stack rocks, that's it. I just had a thought, but I'm not going to say it. You're going to say, go ahead, get the thought out of your mind. No, because it's a bad thing. It's like looking up out of something, and I don't want to be in that kind of position. It's like looking up out of a well. Hey, the sun's coming back out from behind the clouds. Clouds are moving. Why didn't they hide anything, though? I mean, if they thought Da Vinci style, they would have hidden something and put some kind of code in here, outlined by the orientation of the rocks, you know. They would have organized the rocks on the inside. Scale, size, angle. For somebody to notice something. If they found another thing that would lead you here to find something. Maybe you're telling me I can't do anything here. You're not allowed to touch, plus it'll crumble. They built it perfectly. Cool, there's more light. Hello, spider. I know. You're just in your little heaven habitat. No spray paint. Ain't that something? Now, if this was built out of concrete or something, you can spray paint all day. But it was used. It was built by these rocks from the landscape. Which means you should not spray paint it. Because it's on the rocks that they made. They created. Not mankind. Oh, the sun got even better up here. Look at that. That pipe is 150 something years old, baby. Yeah, I got 3 to get out. Ooh, scary. Next time I come up here, I have got to hide some money. Big time. But then you're going to say everybody's going to know where it is. Now that you told them. Well, that's part of the game. You have to tell somebody something first. To create a curiosity deep inside. I mean, for a second there, a long time ago, I thought this was a giant white oak that was 109 years old. It's not. It's a fast-growing tulip tree. That's probably 83 years old. But it's helping to maintain the structure. Helping to hold it up. Look at that. Nature is very good at helping out. Maintain things. Really, though. It can help hold up your world if you give it a chance without taking it down. And the proof is in here. Very nice indeed. You grew in the perfect spot. No one ever leaves a name anymore. Nothing. Ooh, that's a cool spot. All I'm doing is looking at a bunch of rocks. Wonder where all these came from, though. They're humongous. Where's the wagon wheel at? They got them from the land, the cliff sides. And drug them all the way down here by wagon. And mule horses. That one's in a little bit of trouble. But no worries, we got trees of life that'll help hold it up. Painting. Instant painting. It's incredible. Remember what I told you before? If you move something, does that make you part of the history within it? Like if I were to move one rock, one stone, does that mean I'm part of the history of it? I'm not going to do that, though. I guess I'm just part of the history of it now that I'm here. And that's all that counts. What if I were to take something, help maintain it, help clean it up? Oh, there could be anything under this rock right here. No fear. No fear. That's where somebody sat down. You could tell. That's the chair. For somebody come in here and drink. Smoke the good stuff. design themselves a chair to chill. Dang, look at that. Cascade. Perfect timing. Made it here at the right time. Here we go. Just don't get rid of it. We'll get rid of this instead. No, we'll have to get rid of these too. Guess what I have in the vehicle? The vehicle? Guess what I have in the kayak? Two tall kitchen garbage bags. Another long A video. Look, new recycling. At least they give you cash for the aluminum. It's almost as if I just came here to pick the garbage up. Like I do everywhere I go. It's weird though, in a bad kind of way. It's like I keep looking around because ever since that situation on Thursday, when I was detained for just hanging out, it's almost as if every time I come out to places like this now, I'm afraid to come out. Because I'm afraid there's going to be someone standing around the corner, dressed in a soldier's uniform, pointing a rifle at me and saying, "Put your hands on your head in a locked position. Put everything on the ground." Let's hope I get over that though. In the meantime, I'm going to be getting on top of that. Guess I'll use it for art later. No bullets in this one. Dang, it keeps coming. Not use them, but gotta leave the sneakers for now on. There's something about the old shoes that I came up with long ago. I know we see them all the time during our adventures all over the place, in the woods, whatever. In the creeks. I usually try to take them and toss them up into the woods because the rubber is going to last a good long time. But the designs resemble designs on Native American pots and stuff. Some of them do, even though they're not a perfect match. But every time we go out looking for the good stuff, wherever we might go, I always wonder, where's everything else at? Hoping I'd find like a shoe or something made of leather, whatever. If they made shoes, which I know they probably had to have, and other things. But it's like, imagine 3,000 years from now, and civilizations and cultures vanish, switched around, whatever. Something might happen. Who knows? But you always have to have a backup. You do. That's why I want to go out and bury as much as I can, in case something were to happen to this heaven. And once you evolve later, whatever's left, whoever's left, and you keep evolving, thousands upon thousands, thousands of years, hundreds of thousands into the future. Let's hope you're smart enough to dig. And you'll find something still intact. Heck yeah. How shallow it is over there. It's like 6 inches deep right there. It's not hot enough to lay down in though. The water is looking a little bit more murky though. And I haven't gotten where I want to be. Glad to see this pine tree still standing after all the storms past year and a month or so. High winds, whatever, ice, still hanging on because the makeup's not too heavy. Yeah, but even if they were to fall, they got somebody else on the other side to hold them up, so they won't be falling completely over. Imagine that. Just spread out on the top up here. Very nice indeed. How am I going to get to my destination? It's not really a destination, it's just getting somewhere. That's it. Getting someplace. Not really a landmark, we just passed it. So glad I came out here to do this today. It's gorgeous. Well, I already planned it. You know, I'm spontaneous. Get out of my ear. Quit ignoring the fly spray. Get out of my eyes. Get out of my nose. Just like the idea about what I had about the fishing idea. How you can create like an object that would just give off a frequency to try to attract the fish. Instead of like the bait and all, the worms. Something different that they can hone in on that would attract them to it. Easiest thing known to mankind. Well, you know, I'm just kidding with that, but you know, just an idea. But same thing with like the bugs and all, the mosquitoes. What if you can create some kind of electrical device or something that would give off a frequency that would repel them away from you up to a certain amount of feet? Imagine that. Like you had to get out of my ear. Like imagine if it was like a shield around you an invisible shield, like the invisible fence for the puppy dogs. Something like that. And it works on everything that is considered a nuisance, like a bug or something like that. And you can just change the frequencies. I'm getting there. It's not that bad with the current, but it's going to be more rough up there. I don't know how much longer I can go, though. I mean, I know how much longer I can go. It's just that, I mean, it's too beautiful to pass up. I mean, that's like part of life, part of movement through this place. I'm the type that wants to just go as slow as possible and look at everything, though. It's weird, though, you know. I say that 1,000 times in my videos because it is. This whole place is weird. Life itself is weird. It's almost like they all know the problems on every heaven. All the other planets just like ours out there. I got a scary EVP one time when I was talking about it. The number of the heavens. The planets that are created because they're in such a perfect position in space from something. Light source, heat source. Place where there's water. Something that can create moisture and life itself. But I was talking about it a few years ago, talking about the numbers of the heavens. The 16 of them. No more, no less. Hopefully no less. And someone said something. It was almost like, I'm not going to say they lost count, but it's almost like they knew that there were 16, but it sounded like they were talking as if it was cut down to like 13 or 14. And that's an answer I didn't like. I mean, it takes time to create them, though. Billions of years to create life. But that's what God is life. Life itself. That you have to help protect. Everything that is life itself, basically. The life of everything. But when they said like it was down to like 13 or 14, I was like flipping out. Because I know there's supposed to be 16 of them. Beautiful. But like I was saying, it's almost as if they know the problems on all the heavens, all the issues. And they assign entities to go out to save them, to protect them. And to fix all the problems that are created. Time to get out and walk. Gone as far as I could. paddling. I scraped the bottom a few times already. Long-lasting protection. Mosquitoes, cool. Haven't seen them all day. Ticks, cool. Biting flies, gnats, and chiggers. And there's a gnat landing on my lip. I even put the spray inside my ear. What you know about that? Why is it not working though? And I shook the can like a shake weight. Like I was shaking Donald Trump's hand. Oh, dang. What do I get myself into in this heaven? Crap. Another log jam. I don't think I'll be able to get past this one. Man. I'll try to on the left. What the heck was that? I don't know if I can get past this one. The size of that log jam. Hasn't worked out the way I was hoping it would. I mean, I keep having to get in and get out. It's either too deep or too shallow. I'll try to get around on the left-hand side. I might be able to muscle my way through that thing. But definitely not in the center and not on the right. Dang, what the heck kind of biting flies are these? I see them just flying around me. All I've seen so far out here has been nothing but golf balls and a couple of pieces of metal. That's it. Dang it, get off of me. I'm just trying to make it up here. That's it. It's about 5 o'clock. This one humongous cloud has blocked the sun for the past 35 minutes. Not giving me a chance. And the cloud's not even moving. It's just hovering in front of the sun when they know I'm trying to get some sun. That feels a whole lot better. Walking on the sand and not the hard gravel. Doesn't feel too good when you step on the sticks though. Yeah, those dang biting flies were so bad out here. They caused me to drop the phone in the water. Dang. No, everything's alright though. It is. It just got so bad that, I mean, I was just swatting them away constantly for about 15 minutes. And I can practically just grab one in the hand just like there. What I just did. Well, that took a while. Socks are clean. All my work socks. Adventure socks. You're talking about 5 pair right here. I had to wash them in the water. It took about 30 minutes. You're going to say you came all the way out there to do laundry. Well, I can't put them in the washing machine though. Can't put them in the washer because there's too much sand and stuff in them. They collect a lot of sand when I go out. When I wear them with the shoes and all. They fill up with sand pretty quickly. And it takes a while to clean them out. As much as possible. Last thing I want to do is ruin the washing machine, right? And I thought today would be a good day to come out and do laundry. Way up here. In heaven. What you know about that? Got the kayak right here. Not really ready to go. I want to try to go back up there to that outcropping. I can't remember where the entrance was though. Might be asking for trouble with that one since it's 5:40. You're gonna say, what the heck are you doing? It took you 5 hours to get that far. But that was against the current. Ooh. Going deeper in the sands with every step. Only one out here. There she is right there. Can't remember where the entrance was though. How do I get up there? I thought it was a humongous overhang, but it really wasn't. Only been up there one time. And when I first discovered it about 5 years ago, it took me 2.5 years to try to get up there because it takes so long to get up here. I want to know if they're still up there. The ones that I saw on the video last time, the pictures, the ones I outlined, they have to be. Because they're in the rock. It's not like the continuous manipulation of these out here. If they're in the rock, they're there to stay. The mosquito thing is in the image. I can't get close enough to touch it though, unless I climb. Dang, would you look at that? Another picture for the ages. harnessed off the landscape right here. What a boring video. Don't worry about them. I tried to save them earlier. It didn't work. Yeah, that's not too far up there. Want to know what else is out here, though? Besides the Georgia National Cemetery. Just trails, I think. Oh, biting flies. Hundreds of millions of years. What you know about that? You already know what I'm going to say. The natives were up there. They had to have been. We definitely got to find a way to go up there. I mean, find time to go up there. When I come back. A few more times. Another swimming zone. So hard to focus out here with the gnats. I'm trying to experience this, but it's hard. It's a bear. Oh, crap. I just saw my first bear. Oh, crap. And we're entering the shallow zone. Not fair. There was a bear up there. That's what that noise was. They're still up there. Hold on, let me get off the phone. That was a little bit scary. Never seen a bear before, ever. It was probably, I couldn't tell the size though. I don't know if they got scared of me. They probably got scared and when they heard me coming, and they just took off. But they made one heck of a noise. Got my attention. Saw my first teddy bear in heaven. That's crazy. That was wild. Because we're in the wild. They do have bears out here. Well, I guess there's my answer for the idea of going out to explore in the woods. Try to see if I could find some cool things. Oh boy, that was wild. Scared the crap out of me though. I mean, I knew it had to be something quite big. But it didn't sound like a deer. It sounded like... I thought it was actually people when I heard that. Because what it sounded like was something pushed over like a boulder. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like something got up and it pushed over a boulder. That scared the crap out of me though. I mean, it could be anything, but then I saw it climbing up on the hill like it was running. I couldn't tell if it was full adults or not. But they were not running in my direction, which was a good thing. And I still kept seeing them, and I was like, crap, what if they see me? What if they start chasing after me? And then I started entering the shallow zone, where they're scraping the bottom. I was like, crap, how the heck am I going to get out and run? I can't. Don't run from bears. Dang. I could probably paddle faster than I can run. Man. Imagine if they were down here. Imagine if they were down here at this giant log jam that took me like 10 minutes to get through. Imagine that. I guess it's a good thing that I didn't stay too much longer. You can definitely get yourself into some trouble out here with the police. The forestry police. The bears. You can. The ones who police the zone out here. What zone is this? Zone 23? Zone 7. Here we go. Wasn't that hard getting up here, getting through it. Who knows if anything developed since I made it past 650. Let's hope it doesn't take too long. But anything else could have moved. Just turn that one around. Not too bad on that one. I'll have to muscle my way through this thing. Right there. That is if I don't get stuck. And I am. Because I can't see what's in front of me in the water. Nothing in it, no groceries. Made it back to my famous tree. Well, it's famous to me because it's got the rope where kids used to come out and play. To let me know that I'm real close to the river. Safety, 7 o'clock. Beautiful. Wonder if ducks and bears get along. Look at the way the sun comes in. With 7% left on the battery. Chill zone. there were 2 ducks on the other side of the river where it was, with 4 babies. And they told me to come over here, because they knew I was forgetting something on this side. See you later.